SMU is headed to TCU. TCU is a 6.5-point home favorite. Next year is the last year of this Iron Skillet rivalry. Total of 63.5. They expect a lot of points between Rhett Lashley and Sonny Dykes' bunch. And 11 a.m. Central Time is the kickoff on FS1. Let's pull up the numbers. I have SMU power rated as 0.2 points better than TCU. And the raw stats that I have, opponent adjusted, have SMU favored by 4.44 points here. This one's going to be really interesting to figure out. SMU always plays TCU tough. Last year was no different, right? TCU ends up making the national championship game. Well, they played to an 8-point game, and this version of SMU, I think, is better than last year's. So this is this is a very interesting game. Number 16 PPA margin for SMU, number 39 for TCU. TCU's defense, not great. They have some holes that they have got to figure out, and you don't want to be trying to figure out those holes against Rhett Lashley's offense. However, you look at the offensive rate. SMU's defense, by the way, pretty good numbers. Number 9 PPA per rush allowed, number 29 PPA per pass. They're number 2 in defensive PPA per drive. I'm shocked at that. But more shocked at the fact that Rhett Lashley's offense is number 99 in offensive success rate. I think they are going to be able to get that turned around. They're number 24 in PPA per pass, but only number 101 in passing success rate. Those numbers will improve this week because TCU's passing defense is putrid. Absolutely putrid. Now, the other part of this is selection, as Parker likes to talk about, right? Offenses are passing on TCU over 62% of the time. They're only running on TCU 36% of the time. I don't know that TCU would be as good at stopping the run if teams were to run the ball more. We might actually see that a little more this week with SMU, but we shall see. We shall see on that. Two teams that are okay, like turnover margins kind of iffy. Number 81 for TCU, number 105 for SMU, but they got there in very different ways. SMU is number 31 in giveaways per game. TCU is number 105. TCU averaging giving the ball away twice per game. That is not going to win a lot of ball games. I certainly know that. Net explosiveness, SMU, certainly an advantage here. Number 40 in net explosiveness. TCU is number 128. Yeah, make it 120. Excuse me, 120. Those numbers are kind of small. But if you're pausing the screen, you already know this. So, SMU is a dog that I have favored outright. Yeah, of course I'm going to ride with that. I will take SMU with all those points. Plus 6.5 for me on that. Thanks for listening to Winning Cures Everything. Make sure and follow me on Twitter @GaryWCE. If you want to toss in a question, you can email me, Gary@winningcureseverything.com. Make sure and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.